just still so far off. No, it's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. I will get this world record. I will get it. Morning has broken here at Traxion, and I am ready to get back on Art of Rally and get that world record. I'm feeling good. I think it's going to take me a little bit of time to get back up to speed, but no, I'm good to go. It was time for day 2 of my attempt at breaking an Art of Rally world record. I'd ended day 1 on a high with a couple of strong runs that saw me edge closer towards the goal. With a fresh attitude and a healthy dose of confidence, my first task was to get back up to the speed I had reached the night before. Right, where were we? Time attack. So when we finished last night, I was 4th in the standings. I think I actually did a quicker time than that one. That didn't count because there was that whole issue. But I did have a spin in that run, so we're there. You know, the next target is to be the quickest Subaru. I just need 2 seconds. And then, yeah, we're going to get the record. We're going to get the record today. I'm full of coffee. Feeling good. Okay, I'm just going to start with a nice easy run to get ourselves back into this. I'm already a lot worse than I was at the end of yesterday. This has actually been a pretty good run so far. If I don't mess it up. Ah, there we go. Classic John Monroe behaviour there. Still could beat my PB potentially because I've not had a major spin, just a few kind of small mistakes, but don't know if I'll beat my real PB, but it'll beat the one I've got saved in the leaderboard potentially. Can't even remember my real PB, I think it was a 51. Yeah, I know, it's 54. Okay, but it's the first one I've completed this morning that's competitive, so that's fine. With Shakedown successfully completed, now it was once again time to push on. If I can just knock off a second per run, that would, you know, that would be enough. Just little margins. I don't need to try and win it all in the first attempt. If you say, like, you need to find 5 seconds, it sounds like a heck of a lot. But if you say you need to find 1 second, and then once you do that, you then say again, I need to find another second, it's much more manageable, because it's only like, you know, there's so many corners, it's only 1 second each time, so it's all, you know, it should be doable. Not if I keep doing that, though. A few runs in, and aside from the odd mishap, I was beginning to find some of the rhythm I'd found at the end of day 1. That's another 52, 252.4. I think that beats my previous save time. Yeah, it does. Don't think it'll change the leaderboard though. So we're now 4.3 off, so we need another second to go 3rd, and then a little bit more to go 2nd. So we're not far away from 2nd. The confidence was fully there, so it was a case of trying to limit the frustration and avoid overdriving. This isn't easy when you're aiming for a world record. Ouch. Love that we actually recovered from that one. Ouch. Damn. Definitely got a chance of being a new PB if I keep it together. Could be staying 4th through that corner actually next time. Too deep, come on. Oh, I clipped the rock. I was on 242, so I maybe could have gone sub 250 there. Yeah, I think I could have done. That last run was probably the best I've done so far, so I just to match that and then not muck up the ending, and I think I'll be within a couple of seconds maybe of the record. That bridge is so difficult when you've done it a million times. It was easier when I've done it twice. Now that I've done it a million times, I just don't know what to think anymore. I'm constantly second guessing myself. You've always got to be 2 corners ahead, like every time you go around a corner and hit the apex, you've got to be thinking already about the one after it. Oh no, I'm off the bridge. Bye. The crashes were coming thick and fast, giving the commitment required to carry the speed. However, on the next run, things really began to come together. No. Damn. It's going to cost me some time. Okay, I'm going to try and use 4th gear, I think. Past the corner with the sheep, which is this corner here. Cut a lot of the inside, but I think it's okay. As long as the game doesn't reset you, you can use the boundaries. Oh my god, it's going to be PB. Oh, I think it's really close. I don't even know what the world record time is. Where does that put us? 2nd, I think, surely. Oh, I'm only 4/10 away. It's happening. It's happening. It's only 4/10. Come on. I've rebooted the game because the replay was broken, and I don't want to break the world record and then have no replay. It's too important to me for that. As you can probably tell at this stage, I was pretty much drunk on Art of Rally. Oh, look how beautiful this game is. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. I could just sit here and watch this menu montage as it switches through the different pictures. It's just epic. Epic. I made such a big leap in that run. And I knew the time was there because every time I restart I'm learning different bits about different corners. It's just about hooking them all up without a mistake, and when you're pushing that hard to try and get a record, you've just got to push beyond where you normally would, so it's way easier to have a crash at some point and ruin the run, because you can't afford to just, you know, take one corner too slowly or anything, because then you'd have to do it for all the corners, if you know what I mean. You've got to kind of pick a pace and go with it. Right, let's do this, come on. It's only taken me 2 days, but we're getting there. We're getting there. 2:48.1 to beat. That's all. 4/10 and that's it. It'll finally be over. The energy level was at an all-time high. Knowing I was so close with more than one mistake was pretty much the first full-on guarantee in my head that this was going to be a world record. It's easy to forget, however, that you still need to nail every other corner too, so even though I was really close, it wasn't going to suddenly make the run any easier. Just trying to find all the grip I can, even if the lines are unconventional. Every single little mistake I've just got to restart, because there's just no way I'm going to beat it without a perfect run. For me, anyway. As you can see, another run of consecutive errors and crashes began to test my patience yet again. It's getting to the point once again where I feel like I'm going to have to take myself out of the situation and then try again. But, like, you know, the proof is there that I can do it, because it was not a perfect run by any means. Oh, that's a big run. It was not a perfect run by any means, and I ended up like 3 or 4/10 off, so I know for a fact I can do it. It just doesn't mean it's easy to do, which is, yeah, it's tiring. I then began suffering from some hardware issues, which at this point I didn't really understand how to resolve. My controller is definitely not acting properly. This is not the same as it was before. What the heck's going on? Spoiler alert, it was me being stupid. I think that's a sign then that I need to quit, give it a little bit of a break, and come back to this again for my 4th session. And this time I'm sure the 4th session will be the one. Another session had been and gone, yet I still didn't have that world record. It's also worth pointing out that these were busy days. I had a lot to do, and knowing just how close I was to the record was actually making it that bit more frustrating. Just one clean run, that's all I needed, and then I could get on with my life and never have to drive this stage ever again. Okay, I'm back for a 4th session. This is going to be the one. It's got to be. I'm so close. I just need to really nail that one clean run. Hopefully the controller's sorted itself out and everything. Yeah, let's do this. Controller's still screwed. Okay, I think I discovered the issue with the controller, and it's not the game's fault. It's because I also had my wheel plugged in. It was detecting that as the controller. Not the game's fault. Apologies, Art of Rally. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I told you it was me being stupid. So a 2:48.1 to beat then. Come on, let's do it. That would have also explained why the replay wasn't working as well, because it was probably waiting for inputs from my wheel, which was confusing it. So again, not Art of Rally's fault either. We'll just try and get a clean run to the end, see where we're at. Or we'll crash into the barriers. Either or, really. Could you imagine if I managed to do that and break the world record in the same run? That would be great, but I don't think it's going to happen. What then followed in session 4 was quite possibly the most frustrating hour of the entire process. I was actually beginning to feel stressed about how much time this whole challenge was taking up. I was far too close to give up, but I was in that stage of mindlessly hitting restart over and over again. The energy I'd gained with the previous PB was well and truly spent. Ow. It's not easy. It's so not easy. This is actually going to be the first run I've finished in a very long time. Loads of restarts, loads of frustrations, little crashes. But I just want to get to the end. I don't think it's going to beat my previous by any means. Pretty close though. It's 2:49. So it's only a couple of seconds off. It's just getting to the finish. Only less than 1 second off, actually. Interesting. It didn't feel that good at all. Smashing all the corner bollards out the way, I don't really mind. That's a rock I'm smashing. Hate that bridge. Used to love it, hate it now. Oh dear. That's another massive shunt. First one of those in a while. Fell all the way off the bridge. Guys, I've been doing this again probably for another hour in this 4th session, and I know I'm so close, but it's so hard to actually get that time in, and you know, I'm gonna give it another few goes, and I'm gonna have to take a break again and come back to it because, yeah, it's I can't explain it, but you just sometimes you just need to take yourself out of it to then be able to go back in with a fresh mind and go again. And right now I'm just in a kind of robotic mode of repeating it. Don't think this one's going to be it. I made a mistake through that last spectator area. But I'm getting to the point now where I think I'm fast enough, even with a small mistake, to still get the world record. So, well, there's a second small mistake. That's probably the nail in the coffin, but we'll see. Yeah, 249. So it's about what I expected, to be honest. Still really close. It's just eliminating those few mistakes. That's all I need to do. Come on. I was going to stop after that one and have another break, but it's going to give it 5 more minutes, just in case. I am a broken man at the end of my tether now. It's yeah, I just feel weird because it's like putting so much time into it and being so close, and you just get into this horrible way where you just need to stop, but you don't want to stop because you're so close. Right, I'm deciding it now. I'm stopping, but I'm coming back to it. Don't worry. I was sure session 4 would be the one, but I guess it's gonna have to be session 5. It's probably tiring hearing me making the same excuses over and over, but by this stage this was really eating away at me. This time I left it for a good few hours before returning. Then, on my 5th attempt during my 5th session, this happened. Stay at the barrier. Nice run so far, other than the one barrier hit. As I was finding before, though, when I was doing this, is I don't think I need a perfect run to get the world record. I just need as close to a perfect run as I can get. One mistake might be okay still. It's just so treacherous, this stage. No. That might cost it. That might cost it. It's lagging as well, the game's not running very well. Probably sick of me trying to break this world record. It's trying to stop me. I will not stop, game. Never. 2 little mistakes. Other than that, it's been a very good run. Come on, come on, come on. Stop lagging. Lag through the chicane. Oh my god, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it! Yes! 2:46.4! Yes! I got it. It was not a perfect run by any means. Lots of mistakes. Finally done it. Yes! Oh, that has almost killed me. That has almost killed me. I'm so happy. There's so much more time, honestly. Like, I swear, one of you watching this is going to jump straight on here and within an hour smash my time out of the park, honestly. Because I'm not that good at this game, naturally. Like, I'm not super gifted when it comes to this kind of thing, and I'm not experienced with a controller. So, for me, I've just worked hard to earn that, and I have definitely earned it, but I don't care if it doesn't last. I really don't. My first Art of Rally world record, 1.6 up on Kai Ware. I'd be fascinated, you know, now that I've kind of got the monkey off the back, if I was to keep on going, you know, could I improve that time? I'm sure I would find another few seconds. I can't believe I did it on that run as well. Like, it was some good parts, but lots of it were really scrappy. I was even saying during it, like, you know, just stupid little mistakes. But I don't care. I don't care. Oh, I can't believe it's finally over after all of that. After 5 sessions split over 2 days, I had finally broken an Art of Rally world record. Was it a perfect run? Absolutely not, and I wouldn't even be surprised if by the time this video goes out, it had already been comfortably beaten. But I don't care, because for me, just holding a record on this game in one of my favourite rally cars of all time was more than enough. I may have developed a certain temporary hatred for this over the 2 days, but it was all worth it in the end. I cannot stress to you enough how exceptional and satisfying this game is. Art of Rally truly is a world beater.